Hey y'all, I'm Mandy, and this is Mandy in the Making. Today I'm going to bring you along for another What's for Dinner. So this week I'm really excited because not only am I going to share my What's for Dinner, but I am collabing with Missy, who is the welder's wife here on YouTube, and she is sharing her What's for Dinner as well. If you aren't familiar with her, you are missing out. Her What's for Dinner videos are awesome. She has a lot of other great content on her channel as well. So be sure to go check out the description box below. I will have her video linked there as well as her channel. Go over there, watch her video, and if you've never seen her before, you'll want to hit that subscribe button and then comment below and let her know that I sent you. If you are coming over from Missy's channel, hey, I'm Mandy. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video. And once you're done with this video, go check out my channel. I do a lot of different things here. I do grocery hauls, these What for Dinners. I do a lot of decor, cleaning, lifestyle, day in the life, you name it, I do it. So I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button before you leave. So let's get into this week. Hey y'all, it is Monday night and I am prepping dinner. We are having Cole's favorite, which is barbecue meatloaf. This is a Paula Deen recipe. I will link it below for you. I've made it before on my What's for Dinner, but I'm going to show you really quickly what's in it. It's 1.5 pounds of ground beef, a cup of breadcrumbs, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 egg beaten. In here, which does not look very appetizing, is 3 tablespoons of vinegar, 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, and 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. And then I've got 2 8-ounce cans of tomato sauce that will go in there, a little bit of salt and pepper, and some onion. I'm going to mix all of that together and, well, kind of mix all of that together. I'm going to mix the egg, the onion, and the breadcrumbs all in here. And then I'm going to make a sauce with the brown sugar, this, and the tomato sauce that will go over top of the meatloaf before it goes in the oven.
What do you think about that, Gracie?
Grace, what was that face? Grace. All right, so I've got the loaf in the loaf pan. You could just put it in just like a regular baking pan and just create it into a loaf. But the reason why I like putting it in here is so that I'm not constantly having to baste it with the juices that fall to the wayside, like fall all around the pan, if that makes sense. So the juices just kind of hang out on top. And this is my barbecue sauce concoction, homemade barbecue sauce. And I'm going to pour this over top of it because the recipe tells you to baste it every few minutes, like every 15 minutes. And I don't have to do that, which I love. But I think it costs me a little more time. I think I have to end up baking this a little bit longer. I'm not sure why. I always have to go over the hour that she tells me to in the recipe. But that's okay with me because I don't have to come in here and check on it every 15 minutes. So now this is going into a 350-degree oven for a little over an hour. It's probably going to be like 1 hour and 15 minutes is what I'll end up doing. But that's what's for dinner, and I'll show you what we're doing as a side in just a little bit. So now I'm working on one of the sides. We'll probably do broccoli as well, but I'm making corn casserole. This is Jen's recipe from Cook, Clean, and Repeat. I'm going to link her channel below. She did it in one of her What's for Dinner videos. I don't know if she has a dedicated video to it, but y'all, it's so simple, so I just thought I would show you. It's just a can of regular corn drained, a can of cream style corn, a box of Jiffy corn muffin mix, half of this thing of sour cream, so half a cup of sour cream, and then half a stick of butter melted. So I'm going to combine all of that in here, mix it around, put it in this 8x8 dish, and bake it at 350 for about 30 minutes. It's that simple. Okay, y'all, so I did the meatloaf for 1 hour and 15 minutes, and when it had about 30 minutes left, I put the corn casserole in there. Ended up not making any broccoli. I feel like this is plenty, so let's eat. Hey y'all, it is Tuesday and I am getting dinner started. Tonight we are having jambalaya. We used to make this on our own all the time, but for the sake of having a recipe for y'all to follow, my husband found one on, I think he found it on All Recipes. I'm going to link it below, don't worry. But this is everything that we're going to need. I'm not going to need that whole can of crushed tomatoes. That's just the only one I had on hand, so I'll probably use about half of it. Cajun seasoning, all kinds of good stuff. This is beef kielbasa that I chopped up. That's 2 small chicken breasts chopped up. And then in here I have an onion diced, a green bell pepper diced, and 2 stalks of celery diced. They're all in there together. So we're gonna get started. All right, so the recipe calls for peanut oil, but we didn't have any, so I'm just using canola oil. I heated some up in this large pot, and I'm just gonna brown the sausage. It does have Cajun seasoning all over it. And once this is brown, I'm gonna remove it, and then I'm gonna put the chicken in and cook it. It also has the Cajun seasoning on it. Those are done, and I've got them draining, and now I've started on the chicken. The chicken is done, and now I'm just sauteing up the celery, onion, and green bell pepper in the juices that was here. I'm also going to add the garlic, but not quite yet. I want these to get tender, and then I'll add the garlic in. All right, I have added my garlic in here. Everything is softened, so now I'm going to add about 16 ounces of crushed tomatoes, my seasonings, and again, the recipe is below, and then this, and I'm going to let all of that kind of simmer for about 10 minutes. All right, so that's been simmering for about 10 minutes, and now I'm going to put in 1 1/4 cup of rice and 2 1/2 cups of chicken broth, and I'm gonna bring it to a boil and then just reduce the heat and let it simmer for like 20 to 25 minutes until the rice is done, and then it's gonna be time to eat. All right, so it's been simmering. I did have the lid on while it simmered for about 25 minutes or so, and it smells really good. We're about to eat. All right, y'all, so this is what it looks like all plated up. We are excited to give this a try, and I will put here on the screen what we thought of it. Hey y'all, it is Thursday, and I'm getting dinner started. I know it looks like I have a ton of chicken breasts here, but I just have 3, and I like butterflied them so that they will cook quicker, and I don't have to mess with them as much. But we are having Monterey chicken tonight. It's one of our favorites. I've shared this recipe several times before, so I'm not going to share it tonight. I will link everything below. I'm getting that started. I've already cooked the bacon for it. And to go along with it, we're having green beans. And I just made, or I put 2 cans of green beans. I drained them, added a little bit of water, like mostly chicken broth, a little bit of water, and then maybe like 1/4 to 1/2 cup of Italian dressing as well, and some nature seasoning. So it's like starting to heat up right there. So I'm gonna let that simmer while I'm cooking the chicken, and that is dinner tonight. These are about to go into the oven. I just wanted to tell you the kind of cheese that we're using this time. We're doing some of this Mexican cheese, and then our favorite, this is obviously from Walmart. If you haven't ever tried this, look for it. It's really good if you like spicy stuff. So good. Okay, y'all, it's time to eat. So this is what Monterey chicken looks like. Again, if you have not seen me make this yet, go check it out in the description box below, and let's eat. Hey y'all, it is Saturday night, and Stephen is grilling out hamburgers tonight. We have a charcoal grill that's what he's going to put it on, but this is what he uses to season the hamburgers, just to kind of show y'all. This is oregano. I think y'all can see the rest, but he just kind of does his own concoction. Okay, so the hamburgers are almost ready, and Stephen is going to put some of that cheese that we love so much, the hot habanero, jalapeno, something, I don't know. I've showed it to you, I think, already in this video. He's going to put that on top and let it melt down because we love spicy stuff, so it's almost time to eat. So check out how big these are, which is great, but I got little bitty buns. So it's going to look a little funny.
We need big buns, hun.
It looks like a funny little hat.
That's straight up Looney Tunes hamburger right there.
All right, y'all, it's time to eat. Oh, and we've got French fries ready. So I salted those in here. And then tonight for dessert, we picked up this boxed brownie, so I'm going to make that. And we've got some vanilla ice cream to go with it. So I'm looking forward to that too. But until then, we're going to eat these funny looking hamburgers. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did. And don't forget to check below in the description box for Missy's video from this week as well. Go watch hers. I'm sure she'll have lots of great inspiration for you too. Thanks guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.